Audio check. Check 1. Check 2. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch. Welcome, folks, to another Effin A gaming stream. We are jumping into some more of the Outer Worlds. Spacer's Choice Edition. Hope everybody is having a simply effing astounding week. I think we're good to go on an adventure now. We wrote our codex. Check our quests. Okay. You have to go to the ground breaker.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Okay.
Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Going back to Sam. Find out what we need. Make him run. No, the captain's quarters. Going to the captain's quarters and looking at this. I guess I need an acid steep. Roseway. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay, so I guess I want to shrink away too. All right. We're going to the ground breaker, right? We're on the ground breaker. With it. Where am I going? Rose Way. The ground breaker.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Right-o. Disembark we shall. Hello, Miss Kitty. Hello. What are you doing? You was hiding all day.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
No. Don't touch anything because it's stealing.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
All right.
Just the opposite. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations here. If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong petty board bureaucrat. A man named Udom Bedford.
Okay.
You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
All right.
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Got
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Hey.
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Okay.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
How about something
If you're
long
thinking to make a
term?
career here, don't waste your time. Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know. They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them. Are you pulling my leg? Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
They run most of the
Groundbreaker's
system.
the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year. Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
Huh.
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself. Glad to help. Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either. All right. Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right. You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony. He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison. Really likes his cereals, too. Maybe a little too much. Bit of a weird bird, all told.
Yeah.
You noticed, huh? What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them. You sure you didn't just step off one of the interstellar freighters? There's no working with the board. They don't share, not bits, people, or resources. You work for them, or you don't work at all. Groundbreaker cooperating now would be tantamount to joining their ranks, and we sure as shit ain't about to do that. It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new groundbreaker and put us out of business.
All right. Sorry about that, folks.
Sure thing. Be seeing you.
Apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
Hello. There's a kitty over there. Yeah. Such a kitty. Okay. Let's do this one first.
Are you listening to me, Mfuru? You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make us.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though.
Okay.
The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
We don't want to steal anything, we just want to find useful information. Of which there appears to be none. Sorry. What? Ah, this is bad. You seen it, she shot me first. I mean, sticked me. Apologies for the mess, ma'am. Okay. Haven't botched anything yet. Vending machine. Energy cells. Take them all. Heavy ammo. Take it all. And we'll take as much of that. Oh, good. We can take it all.
The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that...
Take some more of that then. Board broke. Two seconds, folks. Okay, we're back. Let's examine this. Right? I came in that way. This way.
Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
Purple berry rice, Silverdale flakes, and purple berry flavored power nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
Okay, I could not go there. Oh. Right. Why this is shop, huh?
Rizzo's not cloud bar. A CCN. It's time for a KYO.
Damnable thing about living on a space station. No pigeons to feed.
Yeah,
Oh, you
okay.
can feed the sprats, sure enough. But then the neighbors start moaning about hygiene.
Weird. Huh?
This is Halcyon News.
Hey,
Any
how's
of
it
the news
going?
they play here actually true? Advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend
Alright.
your corporate
Nothing
talent from the dangers
fun
of
or
being
important
bought
up
by
here.
the
Oh, don't pick the lock. Someone will freak out and shoot us, I'm sure.
What was that?
Huh?
What do you think you're doing? All right, scram.
This is Gladys. So, if we look around Gladys's office,
Huh?
This is a law-abiding establishment. Honest.
why is there no clue? See old records anywhere. nothing I missed in here, I'm sure. That was weird. Just fell through the floor. Okay, hello,
Bless
Gladys.
my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Okay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
I'll take the opportunity because I spent all my money.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this
I'm
could help out
morally
the Groundbreaker,
flexible.
as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms,
let's hear it.
do you know Edna over in engineering?
Sure.
Sweet as a pea,
I'll say
that
I
one.
do.
On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And
I
Angie
need to go
Cleo
there.
abandoned that place years ago. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we
nice.
got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Got
Don't
it.
forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar. I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Nice. I think I just went up a level. I did. Excellent. Okay. We're gonna do this again.
Take him down! Don't think we should have done that, but we did that. Yeah, we shouldn't have done that, so load game. I just wanted to see what was in the safe. Why do I have enemies in here?
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late.
We're good.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Thanks. Alright,
Great law, is it hot in here? What do you want, then? My hard-earned wisdom? Groundbreaker's radiators. Been neither fine nor dandy for weeks now. Miss Junley's supposed to be getting them fixed, but the board's determined to get in her way. The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, sir. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing. Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony. And they're trying to hide the evidence. Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess. Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true. Might be some new trick from the board. That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss June Lay. The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, sir. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing. Go right ahead, sweetheart. Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I buy and sell items that require discretion to dispose of. Knickknacks. Curios. I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players. But that's more of a passion project.
It's more weird than anything.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Okay.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following. Tossball finals are scheduled to end. Scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question. Both teams have tested negative for performance-enhancing stims. Coaches and referees are debating how
Yeah, I guess we're not screwing around in there either.
This has been Halcyon News, your only source for news in the Halcyon town.
Go back to Byzantium, you go.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And
Well,
you
you got
are not
free.
he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Whoa. Okay. Yeah.
That's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
I squashed him.
No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
No.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Pardon me.
I don't intend to be. It's just a matter of trust. Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's my white whale, I suppose.
Or she blows?
It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
All right. See you later. Guess we're going to Terra 2.
Have you seen this man?
And
Report
engineering.
information leading to the capture of Will. Report any sightings to your local board.
This is how.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. Good for you. Hope you scared some sense into those bureaucrats giving you trouble. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Alright folks, and that is where we're gonna wrap today's stream. We will be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. Mountain Daylight Savings Time, and we plan on doing a nice long stream. Looking at maybe doing a Frightful Friday for the beginning of October. Appreciate everybody that managed to pop through today, both on the YouTube and on the Twitch. We see you and we appreciate you. If you haven't done so yet, you can give us a follow on the Twitch, absolutely free. And a subscribe on the YouTube is also absolutely free. Turning on your notifications will ensure you are notified every time we go live, which we do Tuesday to Friday, 7 p.m. Mountain Daylight Savings Time, soon to be Mountain Standard Time. So, until next time, once again, thanks so much for watching, and as always, stay simply effin' astounding.